Alright, so I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I was not expecting to make a video today. In fact, I was planning to use the time to kind of just like grind out some other games on Roblox, you know, just chill and relax. However, after hearing about something that's happened like practically this morning, I feel like I really need to talk about this. Now, of course, for those of you who have absolutely zero clue what I'm talking about, pretty much yesterday / this morning, I think it was at like 3 a.m., Blox Fruits, you know, one of the biggest anime games on Roblox, released an update. And oh yes, by the way, I know, Blox Fruits releasing an update, that's like once in a blue moon. In fact, if we head on over here to the wiki, and we just go back here to the update 23, as you can see, the last update came out almost a whole year ago, which is pretty insane to say. Like, the update schedule is just ridiculous. In fact, everyone got hyped so much that literally on release, and even right now, there is currently 1.2 million active players. And keep in mind, by the way, even though the update released for like EU people, it was like 3 a.m., they still peaked at around 2 million players. And yeah, with player counts like that and, you know, having a whole year to prepare for an update, I'm sure you guys are wondering, all right, this update has to be good, right? Well, no. Turns out, instead of releasing, you know, a banger update that everyone was hoping for, the Blox Fruits developers, you know, Gamer Robot Inc. ended up scamming their whole audience. In fact, here, let's actually go ahead and talk about the scam, because what they did is actually, like, disgusting. So heading on over here, let me just give the main premise of the update. Pretty much, they did some kind of, like, dragon fruit rework, which in other words means that they took, like, a fruit that, you know, had been in the game for quite a while now, and they just, like, changed all of their moves and, you know, gave it like better animations, better attacks. You kind of get the idea. And yeah, well, as you can see right now, if you do want to go ahead and get the dragon fruit, it is going to be costing you 5,000 Robux, which I can say 100% is definitely no small price. However, I guess the price kind of makes sense, because even though it's like a super rare fruit, it's supposed to be permanent, meaning that even if you like change it in the near future, you can always come back to it. And yeah, this is where we kind of lead back to the scam. Pretty much what ended up happening is, for people who bought this permanent dragon fruit, like, I don't know, maybe, let's say you bought it like a year ago or something, you know, you got out your like mom's credit card or something and you like dropped 5,000 Robux on this with the idea that it's supposed to be permanent. Well, yeah, turns out that was a complete lie, because when they released this update, they actually ended up removing it from everyone's inventory, no matter whether you got it free to play or pay to win. And instead you were given some kind of like dragon exclusive token. I'm not entirely sure what you call it. It's pretty much like some kind of voucher. And yeah, well, of course that left a bunch of people mad, especially, you know, since 5,000 Robux is no small amount. Like, no joke, if we head on over here to, you know, the buy Robux page, for me, if I wanted to go ahead and buy myself 5,000 Robux, I need to drop 60 whole euros. And keep in mind, by the way, if you're on mobile or console only, you do actually have to spend even more. So losing that amount of Robux just because the devs decided to say, hey, we don't care about you, it's pretty insane. And actually, speaking about insane, let's go ahead and talk about what exactly this dragon token can be used for. So over here, as you can see, the dragon tokens can be exchanged for one of the following: a discount, which I believe is like a 25% discount on the new permanent dragon fruit, so meaning you have to buy it again just to use it. Or even if you don't even want to use it on that, you can also use it to get permanent dough and flame fruit, or I don't know, 2 times money, pretty much a bunch of game passes or a bunch of swords. Me personally, I don't exactly play Blox Fruits. I mean, if I just go ahead and open up Blox Fruits, as you can see, I'm only like this level, which I don't think is really that good. And the last time I played this game was like 2 or 3 years ago. So yeah, I guess you can say that it has been quite a long time. But keep in mind, by the way, this is for the people that spent Robux. If you, let's say, grinded it out free to play, then you pretty much just get a random mythical fruit. Yeah, massive RIP to anyone who spent hours and hours grinding in order to prepare for this update. Now, of course, ladies and gentlemen, you don't need a PhD in common sense in order to understand how much of a scam this is. Like, I don't play Blox Fruits. I haven't played it in a while. I literally told you guys. And even now, hearing about this this genuinely pisses me off. And for me, what the worst part about this whole situation is that even though a big company, a big game, whatever you want to call it, like Blox Fruits, has done something as scummy and bad as this, they are still probably going to get away with it scot-free. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about this. If you play Blox Fruits, please don't waste your money on this. Clearly, they are showing to you guys that their promises mean absolutely nothing. Like, you can buy any of these fruits. They're supposed to be permanent, but then some future updates in the future, they will just like take it away from you. Like, I'm not trying to be a hater or anything, but just please think about it, you know, when you're going to go ahead and drop insane amounts of money on games like this. Because I do really hate to see, you know, children, since, you know, it's mostly kids playing this game, you know, they're begging their parents, mom, dad, this fruit is going to be permanent, can you please buy it for me? It's going to be really, really fun. Just for all of it to get pretty much taken away because, you know, the Blox Fruit devs just wanted to make another massive cash grab. Every single day, another massive company on Roblox taking advantage of their audience. And what's even worse is that I don't even understand why. Like, imagine this. If every single player right now was to spend 1 Robux every second, the Blox Fruits devs would be making 1.2 million Robux every second, which if we go ahead and put it into a calculator, that is 7.2, or sorry, no, it's actually 72 million Robux every minute. And then if we do times 60 again, that is, how much is this? Like 432? No, it's 4.32 billion Robux. And I'm 99% sure that's like millions and millions of dollars. And yeah, what I'm basically trying to say is that a massive company like this really doesn't have to be doing stuff like this. Like, they can do so much better. All I can really say at this point is that it's a big shame that, you know, we are pushing these types of developers more and more into the Roblox algorithm. And hopefully, fingers crossed, in the near future, maybe even tomorrow or after I've uploaded this video, they might actually do the right thing and actually give some proper refunds. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's pretty much about it. That's all I really have to say about this situation. If you do want me to come back and I don't know, maybe talk about it a little bit more, maybe when like more information is available, then feel free to let me know by, I don't know, liking, subscribing, commenting. There's many ways to do it. And yeah, until I guess that video releases, I'm just going to, you know, leave the game and stay away from Blox Fruits. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next one.